So welcome to today's video. Today we're doing another mindful art journaling session, and I've come down here because the sun is shining through. Usually it's better to do art at the table because I've got a surface, but I've got my journal on a little stool, and all of my art supplies down here. I'm wearing, just to show you, oh well, I've got one foot up, but I'm wearing mismatched socks, and life is good, I guess. So today we're going to be focusing on gratitude. Think about all the good things, and it's going to help us get into that feeling of joy, and just allow us to bask in that good vibe. By practicing gratitude, we affirm that there are some good things in life, and when I'm stuck in a very downward spiral where I'm finding everything very pointless, gratitude always seems to help on some level to realize that there are some good things going on in the world, and there are things to smile about, or at least be thankful for. So there are a host of reasons why gratitude is good for us, and it's backed by science, and there's lots of research on the internet. But one thing that I find very interesting is that gratitude actually rewires our brain and kickstarts those happy hormones like serotonin and dopamine. The more you practice gratitude, just like you train your muscles at the gym, the stronger it gets, and your thinking shifts into a newer way of being. You actually tap into neuroplasticity, which is all about shaping the mind and how it works. For this exercise, I just want you to bring down anything you want, pause the video, grab your tools that you need, pen and paper, watercolors. If you're using watercolors, water and paintbrushes or pencils, just use whatever medium you're comfortable with. And then find yourself a nice sunny spot, or a spot that feels good, like this one we're in today, and we'll get started. So the point of today's session is to really slow down and get mindful and present. So before we get started, let's just take some deep breaths and really connect with ourselves. When I did this by myself, I found the art making was what really helped me to shift my mood and slow down. And because I was going a lot slower than I normally do, I'm a fast talker, it helped me to slow down and notice all those good things. We're not going to do a meditation or anything today. Just mentally set aside all the junk, everything else that's going on in your brain. Turn your phone on silent, and we'll just start exploring gratitude through art. And I'm actually super excited about this video. I was inspired to make this video because the other day on Instagram I shared a little art journaling session I did on myself, and that was focusing around small things to be grateful for every day. And I really experienced a shift in my emotions, and I felt a whole lot better. So I've been experiencing a lot of waves of negativity, and I'm sure given the current climate, I'm sure given the current climate that other people, some of you are experiencing this as well. So this is your opportunity to slow down, reset, and find some things about daily life to be grateful for. The first prompt for this exercise is to think about the little things, everyday things that we can be grateful for. So think about the things that we often take for granted, like running water, our cupboards are full of food, the fresh air, the sunshine, just the small things that are around in everyday life that we often forget exist because they're there every day. So I'm going to do this with you, and I'll talk you through what I'm drawing as well. So, don't need you guys yet. I'm just going to start by drawing in a pencil. Sometimes if you're struggling to begin the art process, the blank page can be quite scary. I often find just writing a title helps, so I'm just going to write gratitude.
could take you back to my youth, show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to live. In the moment I hung desperate, the other ring on my wrist is gold.
And just remember throughout this exercise to just take things slowly and just allow anything that comes up to come up. So whatever pops into your head, the first thing that pops into your head, write that down or draw that down. For me, because it's so beautifully sunny and the sun is just streaming in front of me right now, I'm gonna do sunshine. And sometimes, yeah. The cool thing about art is that you can do it in any way. Sunshine! So for me, I'm going to draw out everything in pencil first and then go over things with the paint. But for you, you can do it in any way that's possible. Remember that I'm your guide. So as you're going about this process, this art making journey, you should really be connecting with yourself and kind of having me in the background while you do your own work. Think of me as your little friend. That sounds weird, but we're making art together and I think that's pretty cool. So what else? In my original drawing, which I did on Instagram, I really like how this one turned out. I was wearing a jumper, so I painted a jumper and doggos, and oh, it's so pretty. Makes me happy. So things that I'm grateful for today: sunshine. Getting to spend the morning with Luke was really nice. We went for a walk, which was good for our mental well-being. Sometimes, okay, let's not lie. A lot of the times I really don't feel like it, but today I was like, we're going for a walk. It'll be good for us. I don't know why I drew him like such a giant. I mean, he's tall, but he's not that tall. Other things I'm grateful for is riding the wave of depression. At the moment, that's something that I'm grateful for. It's been really up and down lately, so I'm gonna draw that and be grateful that I've been coming through these spots. I guess that's my own resiliency. And I'm also just grateful for the creativeness. There's a lot of creativity in my brain at the moment, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm gonna draw that as paint splotch. That's the cool thing about art. You can do whatever you want. Peach blanche. Maybe some little paint tubes. The second prompt to help you in your process is to think about the people in your life that you're grateful for. So I kind of touched on this with Luke, but if anyone specific comes to your mind, draw them, or as you can see from my artwork, I drew a stick figure, but just send some love and good energy and gratitude to those people in your life that make a difference and really are shining lights in your life. I think that's really important. So Another thing I'm grateful for is that we're in level 2. For me, I guess not much has changed, but I am grateful for the fact that we are in level 2 and our country's government has really helped us come through this weird and wild time. So in New Zealand we have this level system. I don't know what it's like overseas, but level 2 means we're getting good and things are sort of heading back to normal, or I guess like a new way of being normal. So yeah, that's something. It means I can see my mum, my family, can hang out with people physically now, which is cool. Another thing I'm grateful for is like having food in the cupboards and just always having food available to me. I'm gonna put it out there, I'm grateful for the internet as well. But I don't know how to draw that, so I'm not gonna draw it. So yeah, think about the small pleasures in life that you're thankful for. So yeah, and access to internet I am thankful for. I guess especially in lockdown, technology, I think I mentioned this in a lot of my videos, but it's pretty cool how we've been able to connect virtually. You know what I mean? So technology and the internet, it's pretty nifty. I think the biggest thing I'm grateful for at the moment is the exploration of creativity, and just like having creative ideas. So once I've drawn a few things, I'm going to start painting. I find painting to be really relaxing in itself. So yeah, I'm gonna go and paint now, but if you are still drawing, keep drawing. There's no rush, that's the cool thing. This is about you exploring your creativity and how you're feeling, so just relax and take your time with things. I guess the point of this exercise is to take things really slowly and to really appreciate and slowly dive into your craft. So just go into your own little zone, listen to the music and enjoy the process. I think it's important, especially for today's exercise, to really feel the gratitude and the thankfulness behind each of these little mini pictures you're drawing, and just express your gratitude through your art and really feel the feeling. The third prompt is to think about yourself and what you're grateful for in relation to you. So think about how your body just naturally works every day. Think about your resiliency, that you have creative thoughts in your being, and that you are you. Think about the things that make you unique. When I'm feeling incredibly down, the thing that I often go back to is being grateful for the fact that I'm still alive and that I'm still able to breathe, that my lungs are working. And those are some really amazing things if you need some inspiration when it comes to gratitude. So that's the next prompt to focus on. Okay, so that's it for today's practice. I just wanted to express my own gratitude and thankfulness to you for joining me in this, and also show yourself some gratitude for showing up today. I think that's really important. As always, I'm going to link below some resources if you want to learn more about gratitude or anything that I've sort of talked about today. There's a really cool video linked down below if you're interested. So if we wanted to, I'm going to move this out of the way. So we can obviously take gratitude further, and ways in which we can do that is by practicing gratitude daily. They say that if you practice gratitude daily, just like any muscle you're building, it will get stronger, and then you'll be more positive and grateful in your day-to-day life. So a practice I was very good at and that I'm going to recommend to you is to keep a gratitude journal. So these are two of my older gratitude journals from Kikki. And gratitude journals are great because just at the end of the day, you can write down 3 things that you're feeling good about and grateful for, and they actually help you to get a better night's sleep as well. So this is my current gratitude journal. I mentioned it in a video at some point this year, and I kept it for 2 days and then I fell off the bandwagon with that, so I'm going to get back on the gratitude. And another way that you can practice gratitude today is to write a letter to one of the people that came up for you during the art making process. So write a letter of thanks to someone and then send it to them, and not only is that a way that you can really flood yourself with dopamine and good feelings, but it also makes someone else's day a lot brighter, which is such a lovely and kind thing to do. So those are 2 things that you can take further into your gratitude practice if you wish. As I said before, there's going to be links down below if you want to research more or delve deeper into gratitude. Give yourself a big hug and a big thank you for showing up for yourself today and for coming and joining me, and I thank you for joining me. Sending you so much love and light. Have a restful and peaceful and relaxing rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.